Hi guys. Now, today we're going to get comfortable while I sit back and snuggle up and we talk about why I chose Microlocs. Now, I have myself a few handy notes to keep me on track. So if you see me glance over there, it's just to keep my thoughts in line and whatnot. So I'm going to snuggle up, and if you're home, you snuggle up too. And if not, when you get home, you find yourself some snuggle time. Now let's talk Microlocs and why I chose them. The first reason was hair freedom. Now, I have on here tired of thinking about what to do with my hair. That was one of my reasons, guys. I didn't want to think anymore. I wanted my hair to be in a state of doneness, to be in a state of readiness. Get up and go hair. And that's one thing that Microlocs has done for my life. I love it so much. I literally have had mornings where I'm waking up, I'm frazzled because maybe time is short, but the one thing I don't have to worry about is my hair. And I do want to say this though, being totally transparent. If you have fine hair, there are some mornings where you may wake up and you may have a little bed head, and you'll notice in some of my videos, and I'll post some videos in the description box of what I do on those mornings where I do have flat hair. And that's because sometimes after so many days of laying on it, fine hair kind of molds to its environment very easily. And if you're laying on it, it can kind of go a little flat sometimes. Now, there are other days when I wake up, it is totally 100% a-okay. But again, in those little videos that I have created, I'll show you what I do when I do have those moments. But back to the hair freedom. Still, more often than not, I can walk out the door, and even on my worst hair day, my hair is still presentable. So yes. Now another thing that goes with hair freedom, particularly if you're a fine haired lady like myself. I've been laying on my hair, guys. I took a nap, so you might even be seeing some fuzzies again. Just side note, if you have soft fine hair and it's a little frizzy before Microlocs, you will have some of that still while you have Microlocs, because it's still fine hair whether it's locked or not. But again, one thing with having fine hair that drove me nuts was weather. If it's very humid outside, there's no telling what my hair will look like in a state of humidity, but especially when I was relaxed and texturized. And even when I was natural, it didn't affect me as much. However, if I was wearing a wash and go, my hair would shrink so substantially in humidity, it would be ridiculous. With locks, I don't get anywhere near as much shrinkage. I do get shrinkage, but nowhere near as much. And so I can literally walk out that door and I am not concerned about the weather report. So again, hair freedom. 2, I have written down a style that will work with fine hair. Back on fine hair. And again, these are my reasons that are personal to me and my journey. I've done everything, guys. If you watch my introduction video to my Microlocs, and again, I'll post that as well, I talked about how I've had everything, guys. I have had my hair big chopped natural twice. I've grown that out and texturized it. I was relaxed for years, and I found that sometimes there's difficulty when you have fine hair with finding a style that you can work that looks good and won't damage your hair. When you get braids, now I never had damage from braids, but I was very particular about how I dealt with my hair. I didn't keep them in longer than 6 weeks. I kept them moisturized. And if you aren't particular with that routine, you can get damage. When you're relaxed, you can't over relax or you'll get hair that is damaged. When you're relaxed, you can't flat iron, or when you're natural, you can't flat iron too much because the heat will damage your fine hair. So it's like, well, I need a style that my hair can survive and be strong in. And locks have been that for me. I have not had a problem having fine hair and having locks, except for the occasional slippage around the edges. But that's something that is easily fixable and has not ruined the overall look of my hair. So, again, a style that works with fine hair. And I have found it. I am so excited about being able to not be concerned about, will my hair be okay? Will it be damaged in this particular hairstyle that I'm wearing? My locks are healthy. They are strong. And I am happy. Now, my third reason is versatility. Now, Microlocs, they're not Sisterlocks because they're not done with the actual Sisterlock method per se, but they do give you a very similar look. And I love the size of them because of the versatility of them. As you see, my hair, and guys, by the way, I've not taken my hair down since Thursday. It is Saturday. I put my hair in this style. I put a scarf on at night. I take the scarf off and I'm done. And I do my edges. Literally, that's it. Again, hair freedom. But back again to versatility. Because they're so small, you're able to literally style your hair like it's loose. That has been so fun for me. Now, as I get more length, I'll be able to do more styles. I decided to try this week because I felt like I was into a little hair rut. But I can braid my hair and do twist outs, just like when I was a loose natural. I can do cornrows. I can do half up, half down. I mean, like literally, just it's flexible, like loose hair. So if you think Microlocs are going to keep you restrained to one look, think again. You can pretty much do whatever you can do with loose hair with Microlocs. Besides, you don't comb it and you don't brush it. Now, I don't flat iron my hair, but I've even heard of some people flat ironing their hair or using a curling wand to put curls into their Microlocs. I wouldn't recommend it for hair health, but the point is that it's possible. So versatility. You can do so many looks, buns, ponytails. Just think about loose hair, and you can pretty much do that on Microlocs with a few exceptions. And last but not least, guys, I think that they are just beautiful. I literally stalked people for about 2 years, maybe 3, before I made the decision to become locked. And as everyone says, one of my biggest regrets is just not doing it sooner. I have 2 family members, 2 cousins. One has Sisterlocks, one has Microlocs. And I have just adored their hair for several years. And I finally decided I too want that look. It is stunning. It is beautiful. And I believe that if you get Microlocs, if you have not decided to do so, you will absolutely love them and you will not regret it. So those are my reasons. Those were 4. And if I think of more reasons, I want to come back with a second video. If you've not already liked and subscribed, please do so. I will be doing other videos where I talk about my hair, pros, cons, not that many cons, but there are a couple of things to keep in mind while you're on your journey, as well as other styles and whatnot. So my theme is hair, health, and happiness, and I hope you continue to join me on this journey. Have a great day, guys. I'm going to snuggle up. It's a Saturday. I think I'm going to Netflix and chill. Bye. Have a good one.